Well, it takes a lot to knock the Hunger Games series from its perch atop the bestseller lists. Kids like these, reading them in bushels. But beyond Goladriga, what has achieved that?
These books are flying off store shelves. A lot of these people have read these books as well. A series of 6 books, Mortal Instruments, is what has replaced Hunger Games as a hot new hit with legions of fans who are hungry for more of the supernatural tween thrillers. I spoke to the author Cassandra Clare about her fever for the novels.
This morning, the hottest selling tween thriller on shelves is also in theaters.
Why can I see you and no one else can?
You're not a mundane.
What is a mundane?
Someone from the human world.
Well, if I'm not a human, then what am I?
City of Bones, part 1 of the 6-part Mortal Instruments series, recently topped the Hunger Games series on the New York Times bestseller list, where it's been #1 for 9 weeks straight, racking up such a massive fan base that it's now a major motion picture. It stars Jonathan Rhys-Meyers and Lily Collins as the lead role of Clary Frey, the seemingly ordinary teen who battles extraordinary villains, from demons to vampires and werewolves.
What is it about her? She's different. She's gonna get us all killed.
We sat down with Cassandra Clare, the author of the series.
Can you just take us into your brain for a minute? Where did the idea come from?
I've always been really fascinated by mythology and Paradise Lost, demons and angels, so sort of wove those things together. And then I'm the granddaughter of a producer of horror movies, so I have an imagination that always goes to those places.
Her grandfather was legendary horror film producer Max Rosenberg, the man behind more than 50 films, including Tales from the Crypt and The Land That Time Forgot.
And your books are a hit, especially with teens and in the tweens. Were you worried at all that this may be a bit too dark, a bit too scary for that age group?
I wasn't, because I think that children are fascinated by fear, by monsters, by the taming of monsters, and by darkness. And so I think that, to give them this kind of darkness and a sort of safe way to play around with it is actually perfect for that younger age group.
I'd rather die than to stay away from you.
Other teen thriller book-to-movie characters helped pave the way. Bella from the Twilight series, Katniss from the Hunger Games.
I volunteer as tribute.
How important is that to this new generation that's going to be reading these books, to have female heroes?
I think very important. We see people of all ages and genders embracing these stories about strong women, and I think that it proves that that's something that we want to see.
And when it comes to strong women, it's not just about the written characters, but the writers themselves, which raises the question, is there any rivalry?
A success for one of us is success for all of us. The better we do as a group, the better, the better for children's publishing, the better, the more respect for the kind of writing that we do.
This is about more than us.
Humanity.
Such an inspiration for other female authors. And the book, City of Bones, is in stores now. The movie of the book, Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, is in theaters now. And a sequel is already in the works.